Hello all, I'm back with another video, yay! And in this video, I'm going to be basically catching up on everything that's been done to like the new map and the world since I've updated it. And after this video will lead us into the central capital area, which I talked about in the last video, so it should be pretty cool, pretty good, yeah. So basically what I'm showing you here is that this is going to be a pretty axiom focused video, at least for this first half, where I'm making this like cliffside thing with like a cave underneath it, and you get to see how I use some of my axiom tools to make the structure and what I'm doing, where basically I make the whole thing out of stone and then I paint over it using the tools in axiom. And this first half of the video just shows to demonstrate just how much I've grown with learning this tool and what you can do with it and sort of that thing. Later in the video we'll get to my first attempt at using making videos in the new format, which has been this Voxy setup, and the shortcomings of that I'll explain when I get there, but for now this is what we have. So yeah, just try to enjoy this and I'll let you enjoy the music. So here is my first part of doing the axiom build. So what I have is I have these spikes that I'm placing all over, and pretty soon here you'll see the shortcomings of what I found with using axiom and voxy and recording like this. So you can see that the LODs, the level of detail, in the distance there are like cut off at like a really weird like band in the render distance, but they are still being updated. So this is my first little insight into, okay, there's definitely something wrong with the setup, but maybe it's just because I'm working on that. What happens if I try a still target? So here I am adding these streams of lava to the volcano, and as I'm adding all these lava streams, this is when I start to notice more and more shortcomings, and it's like, this is just not going to work. So that's essentially where I like slowed down and like was gonna get videos out sooner even than where I did release, which is like now, like a year later. Because I was working on this, I would say back in like September, and was having issues because of basically what I had set up. And it wasn't until later where I actually switched to the flashback mod where I finally had the confidence in being able to pump out and to make content and stuff, because you could see like the entire not too long ago, that entire chunk just like unloaded and you could see right through it, and to me that's like not good enough. So that was the shortcomings of this. So right now you can see I'm making these lava pools and all these streams and stuff to like make the volcano look all nice and good. So I do that and everything like that. So like, yeah, just this video, just like you can tell, like it just doesn't look right. And this is where I find myself had to wait for so long to wait until there was new updates or new things. And what I found eventually was flashback, and then somebody else's thing I found was like a Voxy like backport, so I could like run it on a certain version where it looked cleaner and nicer. And then that's what you saw in a lot of the footage the other day. And as we get further into this whole series, you'll see more and more footage that will look weird, and I'll explain it when I get to there. But pretty much once I get caught up on the videos I've made in advance, you'll be able to see it. So otherwise that, I'll just leave you with the music, and I guess enjoy watching me add lava to a volcano, which probably isn't that exciting to be honest, but hey, it's there. And see you next time, I guess.